I think with writing the CV, the things that you want the HR person to look at, put them at the top of your CV, get them up there, don't bury them at page 2 or 3, make sure they're at the front of your CV. And the important things I think in a CV are, whilst your grades are important, firms are now looking for someone that's more diverse. They're looking for things that you've done extracurricular, so get them right high up in your CV.
I guess my number one tip would be to be honest. So when you're writing about your skills and achievements in your CV, eventually down the track somebody's going to ask you about those skills and achievements. For example, if you know a language, that's great, but be honest about your capabilities in that language. For example, if you speak Italian, maybe think about how well do you speak Italian. Will you speak Italian well enough to make conversation with a client a bit before an interview? Or are you actually able to argue cases of regarding legal terms, make arguments regarding contracts all in Italian? If that's the case, then be specific in your CV. The worst thing is to put on your CV, for example, is to say, yep, I'm absolutely fluent in Italian and I've negotiated contracts in Italian, but when it comes down to it, and you go for the interview, who knows, that person that interview you might actually be, first generation Italian, and they might speak Italian, and they might ask some questions, and if you can't answer them, then you're going to look pretty silly. So always best to be honest. That's what I'd say.
What I would sort of emphasise is that you make an impact. Okay, make an impact by highlighting your strengths and suitability for the role. All right, so ways to do that are to highlight any strong academics you've got, honours particularly, any awards or performance in any competitions where you've done particularly well. Highlight any particular qualifications that you've got beyond your law degree. So you might have done a course in a particular area, or you might have accredited specialisation. Also, and really importantly, you want to highlight your most relevant experience for a particular role. So what I like to suggest is that people include, say, 4 to 5 examples of work in the specific area that's relevant to the role. Okay, so you want to have those examples at about 3 to 4 lines each, and in doing that, use the STAR approach. Okay, so situation, task, action, and result. Good luck.